We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, bro. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about. We are live, guys. I'm saying Mr. Blitz Tech.
Revenue GS.
J, 1/3 of the Cybernerds.
And welcome to the finale of X-Men 97, episode 10.
It's not a finale.
What is it then?
It is episode 10. Tolerance Is Extinction, part 3. That is what it is.
Sounds like a finale to me.
Sounds like a part 3 of a 3-part mini arc to me.
Cool. You guys have been saying something in the comment section, so yes, I'm over to those. What you been saying today?
Starting off with Naruto Anime 16.
Woo! What's good?
It's good, fam. And he says, it's just wild to me that Magneto doesn't want to kill Bastion for torturing him and having him captive for like days. He should be Burning Man, but he wants the feud with Xavier more. Respect him though for not.
It's not Bastion's fault, bro. You are off. The thing is, the thing with stuff like this, I understand. You're quick to persecute the person who's persecuting you, but he's not the issue. Bastion is not the issue. Bastion is an evolution of the bullshit that Professor X has started. He's a byproduct of it. You see Bastion getting upset when his people were getting shut down. He feels the same way Magneto feels. He's doing the same thing Magneto's doing. I'm not saying he's on the same side, but he's fighting for his people the same way Magneto is. The only person not doing that is Charles Xavier, bro. That's why the feud's there. That's why it's the issue there. Because if he took action beforehand, we all wouldn't have been clapped, bro. Bastion is a small boy in the relevance of it. He's like TikTok. He just showed up, like he's just trending right now. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you clapped off Facebook and YouTube earlier, we wouldn't be in this scenario. Instead, what did you, man, do? You went and got stories. Do you know what I'm saying? You went and heightened his powers. You went and enhanced what he was doing. And that's what Charles has been doing for the last 10 episodes. First in his absence, and then secondly in his return, being fucking used as propaganda. Oh, they faked it. He's back. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's all Charles, bro. So yeah, Bastion's had man strung up. But when you think about the core of the issue, it's your bald-headed best friend, bro.
Oh, it's so wild that like everybody seems to skip Charles. It's almost like Charles got them in the mind warp as well. Because like how can you guys be watching this since 97? Like still on this day you don't see what's going on like right in front of us. Like it's crazy.
Major op, man. Major op.
And we got one more from Jason Christopher Daly.
Come on.
We all know Jean is not dead. Return of the Phoenix or Phoenix power might not go to Cyclops, which would be very interesting. He could possibly kill Professor X or Magneto if they go that route. We all know Wolverine is not dead. He'll either be the Beast mode or some kind of Berserk mode. We might get Onslaught at the end of episode 10 to set up season 2. Also, don't know if you guys already knew or not, but The Watcher was an episode 5 right before the Genosha party started. Can't wait to see you guys' reactions. Peace and love.
I want to see everyone turn up. I want to see Onslaught. I want to see the Phoenix. I want to see Scott Blast, Xavier. I want to see all of this.
I'm kind of disagreeing, man. Phoenix, bro, it's played out, man. Every X-Men thing is Phoenix this, Phoenix that. Unless we're giving it to Scott or somebody else, I don't want to see the Phoenix. Like, I don't want Jean to get dark. I don't want to go through another dark Phoenix anything. I just don't. Like, bruv, it's just, can we get something else? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if Scott gets it, at least it's a different vibe. Like, that's the best thing. But if Jean's just gonna get it and then, that's long, bro. So I'm definitely not on Jean getting it. Onslaught, definitely. But like I said, we're going so quick, bro, through so many bad boy characters, bit like that could have been like, bruv, we could have dealt with Master Mode for 10 episodes. Do you know what I'm saying? We could have done this whole Genosha thing for 30 episodes. Realist, like, with no filler, like, really. So that's really my only, you know what I'm saying? I've been saying that since we've been watching it. It's like, I love that X-Men's back. I love that 97's like, yo, we've got to hit it out of the park. And then they did they are hitting it out of the park. But at the same time, it's like they're using so many of their toys aggressively that how long until they break? Do you know what I'm saying? And it might be one of those ones where it's like, someone gonna be like, oh, how are they gonna break? Well, when you have to kill a character and then bring them back, and then next season you're gonna try and kill the same character, you've broken your toy. Because I don't think about the toy the same way I did. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my piece on it, man. Like, I want us to just be as aggressive but a bit slower. Do you know what I'm saying?
I would only hope, like I said, if they are going through stories quite quickly and we've seen stuff that we've seen in comic books or other kind of animations and stuff, then that would hopefully give them the room to be like, we now have the chance to tell our own stories with X-Men.
I agree, but I don't think you have to go through 200 years of the comic books, bro. And it's like, and this is what I'm saying. When you're transferring something from one media to another, you are allowed. I don't care what the fans say, what we say, what anyone says. You're allowed to take certain liberties that do not diminish the original character, who they are, or do you know what I'm saying? Put them in a position that, like, you know, they would never be, because that's also, you know what I'm saying, diminishing the character. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm cool, but like, just stop that. If they did it, like, let's say they was just like, oh, Logan and Jean got together. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, no. Bro, like, do you know what I'm saying? So don't take crazy liberties, because in an Elseworld, you would want that. Follow the characters and then put them in situations they just haven't been in before. Like, so X-Men against the Avengers, yeah? I think this is a perfect place for that. I say that because the Avengers characters in the past have had their own singular shows, so they are existing in this world. Even the fact that you said that Watchers in episode 5, this is probably gonna happen. Like, if in this episode at the end it crosses over with What If, I'm gonna be upset, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like, where are we gonna get the Avengers from if they're not already there?
No, the Avengers over there. I'm just talking about like just.
Well, we saw Spider-Man, but do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Spider-Man's been in there since.
Oh, see, this is what I'm saying. So it's like, this is what I'm saying. If you really wanted, like, if there was just to say, there's no Avengers there right now, but we wanted to get them in, and you put the Watcher in episode 5, all you gotta do is a little crack in reality. Bruv, didn't we just watch 2 seasons of What If where this happened every episode?
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
And it's the same, bruv. They put the Watcher there, and my man's coming to tell us they put the Watcher there.
Yeah.
I'm only just connecting the dots, bro. Don't get. It's not me.
I know it's not, but
it's not me.
I just don't want to think about the other shows when man's just sitting here going through some goodness. You know what I'm saying?
I just would, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna do the reverse of that then. Well, I'm gonna say, boom. Okay, we watched What If. What If, he says, is from the stories of the MCU. Boom, the Watchers now here. They're saying X-Men is part of MCU then, no?
Yeah.
Especially with Wolverine and Deadpool.
100% with everything already, yes. The answer to that is yes. Every single thing that we've ever watched on Disney, it's all in one universe. That was before though. From time when my man's like, yo, there's a sacred timeline and the branches. We was already in. We're already in. So everything is already all at once. We already know that. This is what I'm saying. But them putting the Watcher there says to me that the Watcher's like, oh, I'm not taking a tea break, I'm working. And I'm working in the MCU 97 universe as I'm working in the What If universe. Now it's the time, like, when we see the Watcher in the MCU again, not when they just put him in there just to be funny, when they see him again, then you should start getting worried. Because you're like, okay, well, this character is the link. We see this character and then we see worlds collide. And that has been what they've set up for me. This is why when man says he was in episode 5, I'm like, well, shit. Something's definitely gonna happen. Now, you don't put, bruv, I feel like we're past the point of just putting people in shit to put them in. Like, before they used to do it, like, just so it's like, oh, look at this Easter egg. Now it always means something. Now it's gotta lead to episode something somewhere. So, the Watcher being here, bro, and I didn't even deep him on episode 5. You get me? I didn't see him at the party. So, I'm scared, bro. Going into this finale shook now.
Because for me, it's the opposite, where it's like, if we can get stuff like this, I hope this is then the turnaround where it's like, oh, this is successful because, rather than What If and just random BS. Them man are talking about doing less shows and less movies and ret-a-tat. I hope that's more on the quality side than it is the quantity.
Sam, we've been here doing this for how long, bro? This is where you're gonna go with it.
Yes, this is what
There's no way, bro. Whenever we watch animated stuff, it's always better than the live action because they always let them take the liberties they won't let them take in the live action. So this to me is just the start of another cycle, and the Watcher being here is a red flag of that.
What if it was the red flag? And then this
No,
isn't?
oh
Yeah,
man.
bro, I'm just saying. Watcher's here.
This was getting
good.
made the same time What If was getting made, bro.
And I hope them man in the office is like, what if he's got these ratings and X-Men 97's getting these ratings? Let's get these man back.
Yes, there be a more X-Men 97. Nothing will happen to X-Men 97. But thinking that this goodness is gonna leak into other areas of this company is asinine, bro. It's crazy.
I can only put my hands together.
What? I just need some. If you give me one piece of evidence where we've seen it before, I will I'll stand down. But I'm not, bruv.
Unfortunately, I can't because it's only going forward. And that's where we can only hope.
See, and this is where you're missing it. Because of Loki Season 2, we're in a paradox, my guy. We're in a paradox. We are in an unstoppable loop that will continually go this way. Listen, I am hoping for the best, but I only read the tea leaves that these men give me. Do you know what I'm saying? Loki locked it up, Season 2, when he said, no. It's like this. This is how it's going. We're in, bro. We're just in. Just hope for more seasons of X-Men 97, and we'll be good. Bob Iger talking about 2 movies, and bruv.
Hope so. Oh, and the Spider-Man animation, just please do that.
Oh yeah.
Need that continuation.
See,
that's
I'm scared of that as well. I'm scared of that, bro. I'm scared of it, bro. Scared of it.
This is where I think like they could spur off from here and like tap into other animations because especially with the outcome of Magneto going nuts and how he affects the world, like it would touch them, and then we can divert and have a bit more of this in it because like we're talking about this every week. Everybody's on Twitter talking about this every week. So you guys gotta make the most of that and bring your cartoons back to the high level that we all know it is, isn't it?
This is the fit, bro. You see, when we that, not that you're wrong, but that type of thinking leads us to poor quality shit, bro. Because there's someone in their office right now saying, I can do the Iron Man. It shouldn't be him. No, bruv. This is what happens. We're like, yo, we get one good thing. Okay. 10 new things need to stem from this. 8.5 of them are dog shit, bro. True. And then we're back in the same. This is what I'm saying to Sam.
No, but that's what I'm saying to the other point where it's like, boom, if we are saying we want this, then do 1 animation, do 1 TV show, and then 2 movies. Cut down the quality. I mean, the quantity. Don't be like, I
still don't believe
10 animations.
That's the thing. I still don't believe that guarantees the quality because the selection process of that could still be wrong. Yeah, like if the guy who's still running into the office like, oh, I watched 1 episode of Iron Man and I know, bro, no, he's still getting into the office. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know how long it took them to put this team together, or if this team who did this was secretly at Disney with a little group like, oh, we love X-Men, let's just make some shit. Oh, let's present this. And that's more so how I would think something as good as this really came about. Like, it was almost a secret project from someone, and then more people started working on it, then it turned into something that we had to do. Do you know what I'm saying? That there sounds like X-Men 97, bro. Not the whole, let's formulaically boost ratings. And that's what, do you know what I'm saying? This show's good. So how do we formulaically get more? Well, we've got Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hulk, this, and this. Let's do all of them. Or, do you know what I'm saying? That's legitimately how it goes. And then the showrunners from this is then spread thin. Even if they're like, get the same team. Now this is what happened to the Netflix series. So they get the same team. And then what happened? 3 seasons in, you ain't watched all of the second seasons of any of them. And the combination one, Defenders, you ain't even... That's how it will go. Spider-Man will come out. Hey, we'll watch Spider-Man. We won't watch this one. We won't watch that one. Then we'll be getting to the combination. We're like, this is dead. How did we get here? Well, after season 1 of X-Men 97, we got on the sofa and told these men to do it. And they listened to us.
Like I said, for me, or what?
Which one?
The Spider-Man. Yeah. Obviously, Avengers, so we can get X-Men versus Avengers. Yeah. Not, when we call it live action, because I don't know how that would even got. These men already talking about Secret Wars. That for me is already, for me, the scale of Civil War. Civil War, so God knows how it's going to happen. And then I'm like, all right, cool. Like if they do successfully know how to do whatever, then
So probably the most sensible thing to do would be like run X-Men and the Avengers, because in the Avengers you can have characters like Hulk and Spider-Man in them. So you're kind of getting those cartoons in one. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're getting those characters. But someone has to be sensible enough to run this thing properly, innit? Which is very hard thing to do these days.
I'm going spot. Listen, if it's me, we're doing X-Men 97, season 1. Then we're doing Spider-Man. Then we're going back to X-Men. Then we're taking, like, same team, one show, no deviation. You're working on this. You're working on that. You're working on this. Can it intertwine? Maybe. If it makes sense. There's no other reasons. The X-Men vs. Avengers thing, I am on if it's animated, but I'm not on it because Avengers is in the toilet right now, bro. I don't care what anyone says. They're in the toilet. They've got no villains to fight. They ain't even got a team. Like, no one even likes the new Captain America. No one likes Sam Wilson as Captain America. Like, generally, like the general consensus, we don't like it. Whether he's black, whether he's this, whether it's because Falcon is like, because it's not Steve Rogers. Bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not saying you diverge away from that. Right. But I'm saying if you go and double down with the new animated show off the back of your highly anticipated animated show, which could be the next best thing if we were taking it to live action, it's long. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is why back in time ago, man was like, bro, they need a live action X-Men universe and a live action Avengers universe, and it needs to be separate. If the Avengers actually exist in this 97 universe and haven't showed up already, it's already an issue. With all of this has happened, we haven't heard from Iron Man, we haven't heard from Tony Stark or none of these. It's already an issue. But unless they
we heard from Cap. Cap was trying to get involved. Cap was trying to get involved.
Captain America?
Yeah.
When?
Episode...
It's like maybe 2 episodes ago?
I can't remember what episode it was.
This one?
Yeah, 7, I think.
7.
And they was telling him what?
He was trying to look for also Trask as well. And Rogo was caught up with him, so he's like, yeah, you ain't doing nothing.
But
this is a mutant issue.
The Avengers are involved in the Spider-Man.
I mean, they show up in Spider-Man the same way Spider-Man shows up in this. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But Spider-Man's in the Avengers.
Yeah.
So that it's not like in his, you know what I'm saying? Like, they come here, but he's more there than that. So, bruv, this year, man, we're going into a mad one.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got a good show, innit?
But today is that day. Episode 10. Tolerance Is Extinction, Part 3. Let's dive in.
Drink some more before I dive into this madness.
My name is N. Sabanur.
Not really, because they got Charles there. Charles is going to come brainwash everyone. And Sabanor's going to tell Magneto, bro, this guy messed with your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, Charles is a major op, bro. And I'm so glad it says to be continued, because like I was saying, this is not the end of season 1.
So what, Wolverine stayed on Earth with...
Nah, he's nerd, baby.
I didn't see him there.
Actually.
He was on the ship, but they didn't show him.
Yeah, no, he wasn't with...
It was with
Nightcrawler.
No, the guy that changes.
Forge.
Yeah.
Morph,
yeah.
Where was Morph?
Morph was right next to him on the bed, by his bedside.
Yeah, but where was they? They was on the ship, weren't they? They was on the ship with Bastion and the asteroid. They've got to be there. You just didn't see him. Current present day Genosha.
So, yeah. Maybe they went back.
So much pain.
Oh, present day!
They did a thingy, bro. They did a Terminator thing, bro. Them man going back, him going forward. He yanked them to go forward, probably.
But I can only imagine that the one that they're trying to change, because the thing with Apocalypse, they always bring him back, but he goes through like a cycle of, I'm good, but it's like, boom, I'm just that guy, whatever, anyway.
I say, he's just on a Magneto same path.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. So it's like, I think the last time they did it, well, in the comic book, all knew they killed him, and they was debating whether they should X the young one who hadn't gone full dark side yet. So this one, I feel like they're gonna do that. And this is what we was talking about, taking liberties. I prefer them like riffing off that story and having us an apocalypse, present day on crud, past day not on crud, with the X-Men, like fighting with the X-Men. This is exactly what they did in All New X-Men, where they've got an apocalypse fighting with them, and then they're gonna go against someone who, like, you could only use apocalypse to beat. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just getting us back in time. But yeah, man, hard, bro. Crazy episode. Crazy.
For everything in there, everything. It was good, man. Good end to the part 3.
So much
Which
stuff
is to be continued.
It's like so much stuff happened. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to talk about, bro. I'm just Professor Xavier, bro.
I'm just not surprised at this point. Like, I just know my man. As soon as he gets meet someone, bro, he's just diving into your mind. I don't like that. Get out of here. Oh, this is what I am. Put that in there. Just fracture and change people's minds. That's his daily job. So him doing it to Magneto, him doing it to Jean, doing it to the whole X-Men.
It's too peak that the way they're showing it. It's too weak that the way they're showing it. It's like they've taken off the let's hide he's a pedophile gloves, yeah. So they're showing him do it all the time, and then his logic then doesn't back up what he's doing,
right?
And it's just like, how, like, we have to watch this. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. What they just did to Magneto that episode was nuts to me, bro. Man said, I'm gonna rape your mind if you ain't gonna listen to me. Then he rapes it. Then he starts using his powers. I love that in that scene. They showed it for a split second. As Magneto says, I am alive. You see Charles behind him like this. And I'm like, yo. Because some people are going to see that and be like, oh yeah, Magneto's back. He did it himself. No. He told you what he was going to do, and then they showed you it was him controlling him, bro. So now, bruv, in my mind, Charles is in control of Magneto. At all times. In my mind, bruv. Because how can we trust what just happened? Charles went into Magneto's mind, like, saw all of the pain and grief, erased all of it. You can't erase the pain. So he erased all of these memories, so he doesn't remember himself, and then started giving him new rhetoric into how to use that pain and who he is and what he should be doing. And then when he comes back into his body, Charles is still controlling him, bro. Nah, bruv. Like, it's almost like I can't trust Magneto no more, and all my Magneto juice is going over to Apocalypse. But to be honest, Charles tapped him straight away. So who knows what's going on there now?
The future one, or present day.
Yeah, present day.
Didn't he do that before with one of the X-Men? Like,
Who?
from Charles?
Yeah,
like,
Jean, and he did it to Wolverine.
Didn't he do it to his son as well?
Yep. Yeah, he did.
It to his son,
Legion.
To
Legion, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I
To the day when he passes away, then they find out, and he's on madness.
I don't know if I think in the show, in the live action show, I think that's the story. But I think, like, in the comic, it's like he's just nuts. He can't control his power, and then Xavier boxes him. But he's Xavier's you, so his box don't work, and then he starts going all even more nuts, bro. Like, it's just, bro, Charles, bro. My question was, I'm watching this episode, and I'm like, for me, I put like Omega level mutants, I kind of put Apocalypse number 1, but I don't think he counts. Do you know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, it's Magneto. It's Charles though, innit?
Yeah.
Charles has got to be the strongest mutant on the planet. Period. He's got to be, bro. He's got to be. Like,
on Omega level.
All levels, just Omega level. So, He's got to be Charles. It's got to be Charles, bro. Because the way I think about it, any medium, bro, whenever it comes to him and going up against another psychic, bro, he wins.
Yeah, he wins.
He wins.
Yeah.
He wins, bro. And we've seen, bruv, we've seen people kill him. We've seen him get killed by, he gets killed, but he wins, bro. But he wins. That's what's nuts to me, bro. And I'm watching this, and I was thinking about the dialogue they're having. Magneto's like, yo, I can bend metal. He's like, I can bend minds. And then Magneto's line saying, it's always been harder to bend a mind than metal.
Right.
And I said,
man does it with ease. With ease.
That's when I said, it's Charles. Charles is the strongest mutant to ever exist, bro. It has to be irrefutable. Like, how?
Yeah, because there's one run, I think, is it New X-Men?
Where the other youth comes in, the one who's just blowing up. Do you know what I'm talking about? In the all new X-Men, it's like Omega level mutants are popping up everywhere. And then this one, it's like, you say anything to me, just like an atomic bomb.
I don't think I meant that one still.
Oh
That's
my
that one.
god.
Also, about the younger Charles, where he's always wearing
The Cerebro helmet.
Bruv, nah. When he's a younger one, he's not holding back. Yeah, you might have to.
See,
do,
and I don't even rate Cerebro, fam. I
Mm.
think Cerebro is, bruv, it's roids, bro. It's a demonic program, bro. Man's like, listen, I can already reach these many people. Let me amplify the thing so I can touch everyone on the planet, bro. How many times has that thing fried and fried his brain? And then he's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, no, man. Charles is a major op, bro. We got to stop him at all courses, at like all costs, bro.
You know what? With his move like this on Magneto, I hope later on there's repercussions because we can't stay on this timeline where he just keeps getting away with this, bro. Like, bro, he's got to come to a day. You see, much like in the comics, like they find out that he was tampering with other people's minds. Yeah, it's got to come to that day where people wake up and like, yo, you're the cause of majority of this stuff, bro. Like humans been doing this to us. But you've enabled so many stuff through this mind tampering, raping that you've been doing that, bro, that majority of the problem comes from you, bro. We can't just stay here forever, bro. That's
now
too
we've got
much.
Magneto. It's bruv.
Because now we've got Magneto's going forward under his spell.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. There's got to be a day where he wakes up and everybody also clocks that what he just did to him, bro.
Nah.
And just goes the opposite way, bro.
Bro, if he's
missed their
able
mind
to,
as well, bro.
yeah, he's able to compartmentalize your mind, take out whatever he wants, put whatever he wants in, block it, manipulate, bro. How do you stop that? How do you stop a puppet master?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just hope one day we get out of this strings, bro. It's too much.
It's too blast man away.
It's too much, bro.
Oh, he's good. He's super good.
Oh,
they did Cable up in this episode, you know. I don't know how I feel like they treated Cable, you know. Cable getting slapped up with his own arm. Cable getting like berated about, yo, you've just watched this shit happen 200 times, can't do shit about it. But the growth that it gave Cable is what I love and I rate. Because I've never seen Cable like obviously sit down with mum and dad or dad and clone mum and talk about missing not being an X-Man with the X-Men. I love that. And like, do you know what I'm saying? And now the fact that they're in the other time and we're gonna see young Cable be with the X-Men, I love that they're like, oh, this is the part of Cable that you man always want. This is the part of Cable that we're actually gonna give you. So I love that.
You know, with that saying that, one of the best things that I found in this run is what they've done with Cyclops and how we're ending with him today. Like you're saying, with the whole family being together, with like giving them an opportunity. Because one of the things that, to me, it was always like the way Cyclops was being portrayed, but then the way we started with him and him just being in the middle guy, being left, you know, the school not being left to him, his sending his son over elsewhere where goes against his principles as a dad, something that he told himself. I kind of like the way he ended up today with him on that.
See, do you know what I'm watching Cyclops and I'm getting gassed about what he's doing. It's like I've just got this big scale. On one scale side is Magneto. Do you know what I'm saying? Team Magneto, probably Apocalypse going to be over here. On the other side of the scale is actually Wolverine. You'd think it's Cyclops, but you think it's Professor Xavier, but it's actually Wolverine. Because Wolverine is fighting for nothing. Has nothing's going through his mind at all. Besides and Jean. And Jean. That's the only thing that goes through his mind. So he is he's a op through ignorance. Do you know what I'm saying? So boom, you're over there. But Cyclops, I would say I've got bang in the middle because I would say Cyclops does everything I want him to do, and he has, I would say, almost beat that old stereotype of just being dead. But everything he says is still moist in terms of, I'm following Professor Xavier blindly. I don't believe Magneto's always the op, no matter what happens, no matter what I see, no matter what Charles does to me personally or my family. Yeah, I'm still just gonna follow, man. Where man left me, man told me he was dead, man made us grieve him, man came back, didn't apologize for that. Bro, like, he's actually been doing major crud to Scott as well. And Scott's been going through it, but just accepted it all in this episode, which I didn't like. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like he falls in between, but I do like all of the way they've advanced his power set, the way he's moved. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've made him a legit, like a better leader. And I like that about him, man. But 50-50. 50-50. Bruv. He's following Charles blindly, bro. I can't.
I hear you.
Can't side with man.
I hear you on that.
Like for me, like anyone associated with Charles, I can't put them at fault. You know
No.
what I mean? I can't been saying this. It's Charles.
See,
that's why I'm like, I'd rather rate Rogue even more because she's gone off.
I hear
she's
that.
acting on her own.
I hear that, but Cyclops, we've never even seen his mind get fiddled with.
That's what's concerning.
And then, bruv, we've never seen it. And then secondly, he's blindly just like, there's no, like, Rogue saw another rhetoric and followed it. Even Madeline saw bullshit and dipped. Like, Cyclops is just eating it up no matter what. I'm not you have to show me resistance, bro. Yeah. Like, I have to see resistance from the character to then be on the character side. Wolverine, no resistance from it. Instead, he's going the other way. Like, I'm stabbing man in the back. Like, I'm just doing whatever nonsense. Storm had her little thing. Oh, I'm gonna dip. Boom, boom, boom. Xavier's not really involved in it. But like, I've never seen any resistance from Cyclops except for when we see like Charles pushing him away. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm dipping. Oh, you don't leave me to school. Like, you're only crying about not being closer to Charles. Like, I can't. Like, I hear what you're saying. I agree. Maybe I'll put a little asterisk. But Cyclops, bro, like, he's got to come up with his own mind. He's got to have his own. Like, you got to become your own person, bro. Like,
and you know what? Yeah, maybe now that he's with his family,
I would hope so.
Without Charles being around,
I would hope so.
With a whole new tribe,
I would hope so.
He grows.
I would hope so. But the fact that it takes, bro, it takes you a wife, a cloned wife, a son that you never grew up with, who lived in the future and had to come back, the world getting exploded, Charles mind raping bare people, and then you getting snapped into another universe for him to come to his senses. It's a bit mad.
It's not gonna happen.
Exactly. It's a bit mad, and if it happens, or it's not gonna happen. You get me? So
yeah, he goes for a madness. Even the children he has, the relationships he has,
it's never a W.
Bro, yeah,
it's never a W. And you got Sinister on his back forever. Sinister just wants his life. Yeah, it's nuts, bro.
Even him fulfilling the promise that he will never do the same thing his dad does.
No, he already did. He closed the case on it.
Yeah. So even though I hope that comes back full circle where his dad does come back into his life, because that does.
Because Scott says a bad man. More so because we like Scott.
Like.
Shout out to all the space pirates.
You know what I mean? So I hope that even comes back full circle as well. But even now that he gets to have the childhood with Nathan, it's not gonna. I can say it's not gonna end well. It's not looking good, bro. That's not good at all. So even it's like, oh yeah, that's nice. He gets to grow up with Nathan and maybe see him grow. I can't really see madness happen. Only see madness happen.
Yeah, it's always big.
Even in the future, it's crazy. Wow, man! Everyone's.
Man, good season, good season, man. I feel like they've, especially right at the beginning, the way they gave a bit for everyone, people that watched from before, newcomers. I feel like the way they eased this in after how many years of absence, I thought that was super legit. The writing in this thing is crazy as well, man. I feel like so many times. The writing, like, on the episodes is crazy, and obviously the music is kind of stupid as well, man. Even today, like, when they're in space, like, they're remixing the thing, that was stupid.
When the world is gonna end.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I can only hope for more, like, just high quality of X-Men, bro.
High quality, everything. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this part of X-Men 97. Let us know in the comments down below. What do you think of the whole series? What do you think of today's episode? What do you think about Scott, Professor Xavier, Magneto, Wolverine, and even who's your favorite? This here, who would you like to see in the future? Everything. The universe is massive. You even saw it. Well, we had Peter Parker, MJ, Daredevil,
Cloak and Dagger, Doctor Strange,
Iron Man, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Polaris, everyone, bro. Everyone. Black Panther, T'Chaka.
T'Chaka, not even T'Challa, you know.
Get me.
As soon as I saw the white hair, I was like, wait a second. Okay.
I tell you, got dropped off my X-Men list, though. Wolverine, bro. I've never seen Wolverine. You know, he used to be one of my favorite, bro.
Still is, though. It is, man.
There's a lot of stuff that I got exposed to, bro. Like, I didn't see it as a you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, especially after last episode. Oh no, bro. I don't know, bro.
When he's venturing by himself, still, like those ones where either Old Man Wolverine, you're going back to Japan, you're going to the ones where he's facing off against Sabretooth. Legit stories. When he was the ex, I don't know.
They're legit stories, but he's a side man all the time. He's side man energy.
Stories,
do you know what's funny, yeah, bro? I was watching the Wolverine the other day. Yeah. In the Wolverine movie, he's having a whole dream about Jean.
Oh yeah.
She ain't even in the film. Like, bro, he's in bed with another ting dreaming about, like, bro, like, why is this even a side plot in your own solo film, bro? Like, it's like, nah, bruv, stop it, man.
Because not enough, isn't it?
Bruv. Nah, man, Wolverine's some lost youth, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Oh, like I said, I like his old stories and stuff. So when he's not with the X-Men, or even like when he's facing the X-Men, like in Schism, boom.
But this is like the main event for their survival, bro. And you go and do this, bro.
You have to rip him out of here, man. You have to get him out of here.
They should have. I see. It's tough because there's not more. There wasn't any build up for these characters. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're just going in knowing, you know who these characters are. But like if we had gone, because they did rip the metal out of him, if they had just put the whole he doesn't know if he's a mutant or a human thing in it, and he thinks that he's a mutant through experimentation, and then we heighten the fact that he hates Sinister and people who experiment on mutants or humans, then him stabbing Magneto in the back has more something. But the way he just stabbed him in the back was just like, I'm Wolverine, they said you was the bad guy, stab in the back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it weren't justified from what we'd seen of the character Wolverine. Do you know what I'm saying? Besides him being a savage. And it's like, if you put like a better cause behind it, like it doesn't leave such a bad taste in your mouth. Do you know what I'm saying? But like now he's in bed. Like I'm really here. Like we don't even need him. Like he didn't do nothing for this season. You can sideline him with the healing for the next whole season. Like we don't like, bruv. It's not. You're saying it like you're laughing like I made him a side character. They made him a side character. I'm just highlighting how much of a side character he is. Like of the screen time of all of the major X-Men, he definitely, bruv. He got almost less screen time than Bishop, and Bishop was only in 2 episodes. Bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bruv.
Oh man,
bruv. It's time for other X-Men to shine, innit? Like,
for sure.
You get me?
I'm glad they did that with Morph though. Morph was coming through. The way they used Morph, I liked it a lot, man. I liked it.
Cameo central.
Like it's the way you just got man every single time. Like man would forget that's Morph until you're like, that's Morph.
After the 3rd time I was done, I was like, yeah, you come from nowhere. I know who you are. I know who you are.
I'm familiar with your game.
See, you got us talking again, guys. But yeah, man, comments down below. Let us know. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Mr. Blitztech.
Where's your GS?
J1 further the Cyber Nerds.
Peace.